Oh, hello, and happy National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Who even decided that that was a thing? I don't really care. I'll eat all the cookies. So, on that note, today's video is super quick and it's about abstainers versus moderators. I've actually done a video about this before over on my Facebook fitness page because I think it's helpful knowledge in determining what kind of lifestyle suits you best. First things first, it's not a matter of one being better than the other. It's just that everybody's different. Everyone has different tendencies. We need to know what ours are so that we can be successful. So we have abstainers. The main questions with abstainers are, is it easier for you to just say no to something up front, just to make the decision one time, and then you just say, I don't eat that anymore. I don't eat cookies anymore. I don't drink soda anymore. Or are you a moderator? You get a little bit panicky when someone suggests that you cut something out completely or you give something up completely. And you're better off saying, well, I'm just gonna have 2 sodas a week instead of never having soda. Or I can have 2 cookies instead of having the whole sleeve. Moderators can usually have junk food and cookies and things in the house and not overindulge in them. They can have a little bit, they can moderate. They can decide how much they're gonna have and stop there. Where abstainers, kind of like if they get started, they just can't stop. And even moderators might have their things, like if I make my grandma's sugar cookie recipe, I'm in trouble. Ask Brittany, she knows. It's like so bad. I can literally eat like a dozen as they come out of the oven. I can't. So it's best for me not to make them because they're trouble for me. But for the most part, I actually can and have thrown a lot of sugar cookies away because they go bad before I eat them. That's the story of my life. Like I have a package of candy from England from November that I haven't opened yet. I can have those things in the house and I can have just a couple of things at a time and call it good, and I can moderate. The reason that it is important for you to know this is, like I said, determining kind of what lifestyle, what type of diet is best for you. I've said multiple times I'm a flexible dieter, which means that I log my calories in my MyFitnessPal, proteins, fats, and carbs, and I track all of those things. You'll kind of see me joke about, like, my mom was here the other night. She asked if I had any juice, and I said, juice? She's like, yeah, I need some juice. I was like, I don't drink my carbs. And that sounded funny to her because she never thought of it like that. I would prefer to have a cookie, which, by the way, I bought some. See that box right there? National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. So I would rather eat my carbs than drink them. I can have popcorn at the movie theater tonight. I'm going with Brittany Freese, and I've eaten around that today. I'm better off saying, this is what I can have in a day, this is where I'll stop, and leaving it at that. So flexible dieting is a great option. I'm going to post an infographic later. It'll come up with the check-in post at 7, and that will explain a little bit more about each thing. If you're an abstainer, some diets that might work well for you are the 21-day fix, which I've done several times and been able to cut out soda and treats and things like that for 3 weeks at a time, and that's eating totally clean. The problem, again, with the 21-day fix is that you should not stop at 21 days. It should be like, this is how you eat now. Like, you are an abstainer, you've given these things up, this is how you eat. There can be planned exceptions, obviously, things like that, but things like Whole30, even the keto diet, I'm trying to think, paleo, those super restrictive, like, we cut out these foods and we can have these foods, these, kind of short lists of what you can eat and things. Abstainers do really well on those types of things. They don't do well having junk in the house and having that temptation. So hopefully I've made the distinction clear. Hopefully we understand kind of how that's helpful in terms of our lifestyle, in terms of eating especially, most especially. It's good to know about yourself and kind of how to set yourself up for success. So I hope that's helpful. If you want to know more about it, obviously, keep recommending this book, Better Than Before, Gretchen Rubin, and her podcast, she talks about it as well. So let me know if you have any questions. This is something that I get kind of excited and nerdy about. So hope you guys are having a great day. We're off to a good start on our Monday, and that you guys have a lovely evening.